What's going on, Guardians? Poji4 here, and welcome to the first ever Arms Day for 2016. I'm on my Titan here, who's rocking some brand new gear you may not have seen me use before. I got myself that Iron Companion helm. If you'd like to see me get that, be sure to check my Iron Banner run most recently. I'm rocking the brand new Hacken's Hatchet that I've been really enjoying. That 310 Invective that I also got from the Iron Banner. The 318 Bredomart stand that I got from Iron Banner, the 310 Iron Shell. Basically, you should go watch me play Iron Banner. There's a lot of rewards to be had, and I'm decked out all in purple. You would think I was a defender, but I'm not. Let's take a look at our packages for this week. Before we do that, I want to mention, for those of you who don't know what Arms Day is, just as a little reminder, Arms Day is this special thing where every Wednesday you can place special orders with the Gunsmith for different guns. And every following Wednesday, you can pick those orders up. So basically, what we do here on our Arms Day episodes is that we pick up our orders from the previous week. I go over my picks for perks because you get an option among the guns. And then I choose which Arms Day packages I will pick up for next week. This is really just my input. I'm not suggesting that these are the absolute best of the best options, that these are the ones you should pick. Everyone has a different play style and everyone has different preferences. I'm an auto rifle guy. So we got the Omelon Cocytus SR4 Scout Rifle. Now I heard this is the first time that the Gunsmith ever sold this, so I'm going to be really interested to see what we can get out of that. And then down here we have the Suros JLB-42 rocket launcher and the JLB-47 rocket launcher, both by Suros. So those are our packages today. Let's walk right over here to the Gunsmith and see what we can get from those packages. Alright, and the Gunsmith is starting us off today with the JLB-42 rocket launcher. We're going to start with the rank 1 roll, which has arc damage, perfect balance for stability, quick draw, reactive reload, reloading after kill grants bonus damage for a short time, interesting, single point sling, and flared magwell. Flared magwell to help with that reload. Actually, this is a pretty all-around consistent gun. You can get velocity, stability, and reload speed at about the same rate. Good blast radius, and rate of fire is going to be poor, but it looks like this isn't a bad gun. Now, we could also significantly improve the stability for a slight sacrifice to velocity and blast radius, but stability on a rocket launcher isn't quite so important. Hard launch is probably more important. That high velocity helps the rocket get to your enemy faster, makes it easier to land them where you're at, like at the feet of your opponent where you're aiming them. So while stability, I usually always jump on stability. I'm not sure how important that is for a rocket launcher, but this to help us with velocity is good. Reload speed is always good, especially if we're going to be getting reactive reload. But that's just the rank 1 roll. Let's take a look at our rank 2 roll. Alright, and on this one we've got perfect balance, more stability buffs, lightweight, faster character agility, vacuum, increase the pickup radius for ammo drops for this weapon, so that's more of like a PvE thing. We got heavy payload, significant increase to blast radius, which is nice. Means you don't have to try so hard to hit where you're aiming. Speed reload for more reload. Soft launch slightly reduces blast radius for significantly increased velocity and slight buff to stability. Or we can do hard launch again. Slightly reduced blast radius reduction. No stability gain. Smaller velocity gain. Um, this one is kinda in the same bag as the last one. It's also arc damage. Um, it's really down to preference. This one I think can push for a lot more velocity than the other one can. But the other one can, I think, also push for a little bit more reload. And that one can also push for a lot more stability than this one. Actually, maybe not. This one might be just slightly better than the rank 1 roll. But let's take a look at the rank 3 roll now. So what we have here, we still have perfect balance. Can never seem to get that on a auto rifle or something cool. This one is solar damage. We have snapshot, faster aiming, reactive reload, single point sling, flare and magwell for significant buff to reload speed, Linear compensator and hard launch. I don't know why I would take linear compensator. More predictable recoil, I guess. I don't know, but I'd rather take hard launch so that way I'm hurting my blast radius as little as possible. Um, this one's got some interesting perks to it. I don't really care about reactive reload so much because even with reload speed buffs, it's going to take a while to reload. I think this rank 2 roll, actually, the rank 1 roll has a better unique perk. This one has vacuum, this one has, well, the same thing as that one. So it really doesn't matter, they're all about the same. You pick whichever one you think is best. There is also the option to just hold on to your Armsday package and try again next week. But I'd lack the patience for that, primarily because the package stays in your inventory. You can't get rid of it. It's taking up space until you actually cash it in. So I'm going to take the rank 3 roll, if only because they're all too much alike for me to really care.
Got to keep this one clean.
Alright, now on the JLB 47, we're going to start the rank 1 roll. We got vacuum, perfect balance, quick draw, single point sling, speed reload. Then we got linear compensator and counter mass. Stability is going to be an interesting thing. This one can push for a lot of stability. But again, I'm not seeing the point in stability on a rocket launcher. I mean, it's nice to have some stability, but it's not supposed to be... Oh, hold on a second. Actually, we'll come to that one in a minute. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rank 2 roll first. So we got lightweight, perfect balance. That seems to be the norm. Surplus, expect to find more ammo for this weapon. So having that out, and maybe having that with something like the Ruin Wings, which also increases your heavy weapon ammo drop, seems really nice because that means you are looking at more rockets, which means you can use it more often. Heavy payload, flared magwell. Heavy payload is always nice. More blast radius means more likely to hit what you're aiming at, even if you miss. Smart drift control and counter mass for more velocity and stability. So that's going to kind of offset our heavy payload gain, but that might be worth it for more velocity and more stability. So this one's really nice. That surplus is going to make it really good in PvE. And finally, we have our rank 3 roll with solar damage. And we're going to take a quick look at its perks right here. So we got Javelin for increased velocity, Snapshot, Grenades and Horseshoes, really good perk. Rockets from this weapon will detonate early based on proximity to targets. Single point sling and speed reload. We also have Counter Mass for greater stability and velocity. And Soft Launch with greater stability and velocity with a higher velocity stat. So of the two, I'd rather prefer Soft Launch because, again, stability is not the most essential skill for a rocket launcher. But of the three, I think we're going to go with the rank 3 roll because that perk is just too good.
That gun belongs in an exo.
So now we finally moved on to the Cocytus SR4 Scout Rifle, which again I had heard had not been sold before. So let's start with the rank 1 roll. We've got Firefly, personal favorite of mine. Precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode. Underdog, boost to range and handling when health is low, pretty good. Quick Draw. So between Firefly and Underdog and Quick Draw, we got a pretty nice thing going on there. Rifled Barrel, hit to reload speed, significant improvement to range. And Triple Tap, rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine. We also have the Flash HS4 and Impulse MS2 scopes. That one improves range a little bit. So we can actually get a maximum range on this one, but we are taking a significant hit to reload speed in the process. This one is pretty interesting. I really don't like sacrificing reload speed for much anything. And range on a scout rifle is already pretty good, so I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Rank 2 roll, we have Firefly once again. And this time we have Eye of the Storm, gets more accurate as your health gets lower, which is also pretty good, both in PvE and in PvP. Snapshot, Hand-Laid Stock. Now this one is more interesting because you get a significant stability gain for a sacrifice to range, and stability is probably the single most important stat for anything that's not a rocket launcher. Icarus, improved accuracy while airborne, kind of meh. Flash HS4, Impulse MS2, improved range with that one, so that can kind of help offset the hand laid stock range debuff. Icarus isn't so good, but the stability on this is really nice. And then finally we have our rank 3 roll. Once again we have Firefly and Eye of the Storm, so really good stuff there. Rifled barrel once again, this time we have extended mag and rescue mag, chance to refill this weapon's magazine when critically wounded. Plus we have the Impulse MS2 as well to help improve its range. This one seems to give us more options for extending our shooting time before having to reload, so that can kind of help deal with the rifled barrel reload loss, but I'm not really for pushing my reload speed up. This one in the middle has the absolute best stability to make sure that your shots land where you want them to. So next we're looking at next Armsday orders. We have the PDX-41 Pulse Rifle, the JLB-42 Rocket Launcher, and the JLB-47 Rocket Launcher. The Strongbow D Shotgun, my last time getting one of those was really good. And the Tamar D Sniper Rifle. I've never seen this one before. Maybe something new, I'm not sure. But I think of the three, I will get the Tamar, the PDX-41, and one of the two rocket launchers, perhaps. Perhaps. I don't have the Glimmer to get it right now, but it's going to be between one of these two rocket launchers, the Tamar and the PDX-41, because the PDX-41 is a really popular option. But I don't have the Glimmer to get them all right now. Trust me, though, I will be picking those up. So that's it for now, Guardians. I hope you enjoyed this brief little video. Again, make sure to check Planet Destiny for their Armsday recommendations. They're really good at it.
Swear I've seen this
and
before.
I suppose that's it for now, guys. So until next time, I'm PojiForce. Stay awesome. Take care, guys.
Your turn.
Off balance.
See if I can't take out one leg.
Double kill.